Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Not fishing as much since I moved down here to the Mississippi coast, but I wanted to bring y'all today's adventure. I caught them the other day. I finally caught some keepers, some nice 16-inch trout. So we're gonna try the same thing today. Fishing these piers that are close by the beach. And I'm on Beach Boulevard right here, getting ready to launch at a place I've never launched before, right in the Gulf of Mexico. It's different than Louisiana. These launches are you can launch right in the Gulf, right in the bay. So there are some bay launches too, but there are plenty of them on the Gulf. I'm gonna show you this, and it's a different ball game out here. But I'll be fishing some piers and see if we can't get some keepers in the boat. Stay tuned. First keeper, second fish I caught. And he's right at 15 inches. Over here, the limit is I'm fishing this little pier right by the dock. First one I stopped at, so look like it might be a good day. And another one, but that one looks like he's about 13 inches. So we're gonna have to release him. We're getting some good bites, though, good action on that overcast swim bait. I just got a restock, and I'm using trout candy color. It's like a blue moon color. Man, in Louisiana, these would all be beautiful keeper trout. 14 and a half, 14 3/4. Look at that. Crazy how many they have here. But there's not a lot over 15 in this. And I'm right here on the beach, like right around the piers and the beach. That's where these fish hang out in Grand Isle. You're not catching them on the beach like that right now, but it's a comparison. It's a different kind of fishing, and I got one keeper. We'll see what happens. Might have to make a move, but I'm catching them every cast. It's crazy, man. I mean, 14 and a half. Look at that beautiful fish, but just not quite making the ice chest. Plenty of these, man. It's a great fishery, but I don't know where the 16s are and the 15s. All right, I got me a little hammer right here. I'll switch to that bigger overcast swim bait, and I'm getting some bigger trout right here. Let's see. Put that tail down. Shit, yes, indeed. That's about 16 inches. We'll take that, huh? That's only the second keeper, but I got dinner. Let me show y'all what I'm using. I'll switch from the hyper mineral. This one has that smell infused in it, and I'll switch to salt and pepper from trout candy. And this is what I'm using right here. It doesn't last long. It's soft, man. They love it, and it's got a little smell to it. But it's a little longer bait than the other one, a little fatter, and the bigger trout seem to like it. I moved up from 12 to 13 to 14 and 15. So stay tuned, baby. We're rocking it. Another hammer, baby. Another keeper. Getting them hammers, baby. That's a good 16 right there. Look like a Grand Isle trout right there. The color and the thickness. Look how fat he is. How about that, huh? That overcast salt and pepper swim shad is wearing them out. I mean, putting a hammer down on the water's nice and pretty today. 70 degrees today. It's a perfect day to be trout fishing, and looks like I'm finally getting some keepers. It's the second trip I'm getting some keepers. So looks like I'm hanging by the coast instead of going to these reefs out there. You got some nice artificial reefs offshore, but they right by the coast, these fish. So nice. And pretty trout, man. Pretty trout. I finally got it. They're getting fat. Look at how fat. Compared to when I first started about a month ago out here, they were skinny. I told y'all, I said they looked like they were starving. But that's pretty trout. Well, the first stop I made, I probably caught 25 trout here. Probably put 6, 7, 16-inch fish in the box, keepers, over here in the Mississippi. If you're new to my channel, or if you're old to my channel, a lot of Louisiana followers. Over here, the minimum size is 15, and you can only keep 15. But I probably caught 25, 30 here in about 45 minutes. I mean, I had him going every cast. These docks are really hot right now. All these piers in about 8 feet, 6 feet of water right now. I'm 4.5 feet. You see all that on the radar? I don't know if that's mullet or if that's freaking trout or what, but I'm making a move right here and see if there are these other piers I want to do a little experiment. And I got some dinner in the box. So hang with me and we'll see what Mississippi's got a lot of trout. Next year, if all these 14s that I release, if they grow up, they could be a banner year next year. I'm just pier hopping today. I'm just pulling up to this one right here. Caught a couple of good ones the other day. So this is that St. Stanislaus pier. We'll see if there's anything hanging out there. We'll see what happens. Still catching them right at 15, 14, 15, having to throw a lot back, but some nice fat fish, beautiful fish today. Man, it was an awesome day. I got a nice box. Nicest fish of the day, I think, right there. Oh man, that's gonna wait to finish out the day right there. That's a long and skinny boy. That's about 17 inches. That's a hammer right there, baby. Anything over 16 is a hammer. Look at that, huh? What? Got me vegan on them hammers in Mississippi. Waveland, baby. That's where I'm at. On that overcast swim bait in salt and pepper. Man, just wearing them out. I ran out of that big bait and I went back to that salt and pepper. That's a 1/4 ounce jig head, by the way, guys. It's a nice trout. He might hold. He might be 15. Boy, I'm putting a hammer on him there. It might be 40. I released at least 30 so far. Oh, there's some Mississippi hammers, huh? Look at that, boy. What? Finally putting a hammer down on some nice trout, 15, 16 inches. Stay tuned, baby. I got through. That's a third. Man, we ended up with a nice, just enough to eat. I caught probably 40 trout, a lot of 14s, 14 3/4, right on the edge, but I had a few 16s, 17s. I just wanted to tell y'all about a good trip with good flesh. Look at that meat on there. There's not one parasite, and this is not just a one-day thing. Every one of these fillets, there's not one parasite or worm in there. Not a one. Look how clean they are. This is not the first time that this has happened. Every trout that I caught in Mississippi, not in the Biloxi Marsh, but in Mississippi, on this coast, on this beach where I was today by Waveland and Bay St. Louis, every trout I caught had not one parasite in it. So if anybody can tell me why there's not parasites here, every trout in Grand Isle, maybe 1 out of 25 didn't have it. But every one I caught over there had it. So.
And the water it's not really clear here, huh?
No, it might, maybe because they have more fresh water here. But if anybody has a comment or a reason why, I don't have to cut any worms out anymore over here in Mississippi. So.
Looks like you had a good day.
Yeah, I turned loose a bunch of fish. So we'll see you next time. It's getting better.